This will be for the con exercise, finite geometric series word problems. Marco went on a hiking trip. The first day he walked 24 kilometers. Each day since, he walked a third of what he walked the day before. Which expression gives the total distance Marco walked in the first N days of his trip? So we have our formula for the sum of a geometric series right here. In the previous exercise, I put A following the parentheses, okay, but it's just multiplied. So if you put it in the front or following, it doesn't make a difference. It's just multiplication. But in their choices, they have the A in the front. So in this case, I put it in the front. So recall that A is the first number in the series. Okay, and here it says the first day he walked 24 kilometers. So A is going to equal 24. And R is the ratio or multiple in the series. And it says each day he walked a third of what he walked the day before. So R is going to be 1/3. And it says the number of days is just N days. So we're just going to leave N as is. So the formula is going to be A, which is 24, times 1 minus R. Okay, 1 minus 1/3. To the power of N, because they did not say how many days, divided by 1 minus R. So again, it's just 1 minus 1/3. All right, and that's it. That's your answer. So looking at the choices here, 24 times 1 minus 1/3 to the N over 1 minus 1/3. That's correct. All right, we're only choosing one answer. If you want to check the other ones, here they use 2/3. That's wrong. Here they use 4/3. That's wrong. Here they use the half. That's wrong. And just so you understand this series, the first day he walked 24 kilometers. And then each day he walked a third of what he walked the day before. So this would be 24 plus 1/3 times 24 plus 1/3 times 1/3 times 24, and so on. Okay, it keeps getting multiplied by a third. In other words, it's divided by 3 each time, and you're adding those terms. Okay, it says each year Francesca earns a salary that is 2% higher than her previous year's salary. In her first 5 years at the job, she earned a total of $187,345. What was Francesca's salary in her first year at the job? Round to the nearest thousand. So first we want to find what we're multiplying by each time. All right, and it says the salary is 2% higher each year. All right, so R, the number we're multiplying by, we're going to start with 100% of the salary, and we're going to add 2% each year. Okay, 100% plus 2% is going to be 102%. But we need to convert that to a decimal. So you just move the decimal over 2 places and you get 1.02. So in order to add 2% to a number, you just multiply it by 1.02. So that's going to be the value for R. Okay. Now it says first 5 years on the job. Okay, so N is going to equal 5. And she earned a total of this number here. So that is going to be the sum. All right, so we have our formula here, just like we've been using. The sum is going to be 187,345. And that's going to equal 1 minus R. So we said R was 1.02 to the power of N. We said N is 5 because we're doing the first 5 years. And that is divided by 1 minus R. So again, 1 minus 1.02. And this entire mess is multiplied by the number A. Okay, A being the first term, which would represent the first year's salary. All right, in order to solve for A, we need to divide by this whole mess right here. So I'm going to divide both sides by what is in the parentheses right here. Okay, I don't have room to rewrite the whole thing, but we're just dividing by this whole thing. And on the right-hand side, it cancels. And I can actually write it on the left. 1 minus 1.02 to the 5th divided by 1 minus 1.02. Okay, so we need to do this on the calculator. All right, on the Google calculator, I'll do the denominator first. 1 minus 1.02 to the 5th. 1 minus 1.02 to the power of 5. Okay, hit equals. Take that answer, divided by parentheses. 1 minus 1.02. Close parentheses, hit equals, and then take that. It'll save that answer. Now I'm going to do the numerator. 187,345 divided by ANS, the last answer I got. Hit equals, and there's our answer. Okay, now it said nearest thousandth. That's 3 decimals. So we have to look at the 4th decimal. Okay, if it's less than 5, we round it down. So this right here, 35999.914 is going to be our final answer. So that was the salary in the first year. So click in the box, type 35999.914. All right, it says a monkey is swinging from a tree. On the first swing, she passes through an arc whose length is 24. With each swing, she travels along an arc that is half as long as the arc of the previous swing. Which expression gives the total length of the monkey? The monkey swings in her first N swings. All right. So it says the first swing is 24 meters. Okay, so the first term A is going to be 24. Okay, and with each swing, she travels along the arc that is half as long of the previous swing. Okay, so each time we're going to be multiplying by 1/2. So R is just a half, and they did not give us the number of swings. So N is just going to stay as N. So all you have to do is plug in for the formula. Okay, the sum of the series is going to be A times 1 minus r to the n divided by 1 minus r. Okay, like I said, it doesn't matter which side A is on because it's just multiplication. But in their answers, they have it in the front. Okay, we said A was the first swing. That's 24. And that's 1 minus r. So it's going to be 1 minus 1/2 to the power of n. They didn't give us a number for n. And on the denominator, it's just going to be 1 minus 1/2. So that's it. There's your answer. All right, this is multiple choice, so let's look. Okay, and it looks like they didn't use 1/2, they used 0.5, but obviously that's the same thing. So we have the 24 out front. They have that in all of their answers. And we need 1 minus 0.5 to the n divided by 1 minus 0.5. Okay, we know 1 minus 1/2 is just 1/2 or 0.5. So that's it right there. Answer D. Okay, answer C, they made the denominator negative. Answer B, they used 1.5 instead of 0.5, and same with answer A. So that's it.